There you are. I was worried you might stop to collect treasure chests opened by the Seelie along the way. It would have taken you so much longer to get here.
Yeah, I could have done that if I was able to walk around before we got into the cutscene.
Another conversation I cannot hear.
Right, she's been following us along this whole time. I feel so bad for her. She's been pacing around in the background like a person with ADHD that just has like absolutely nothing to do, bruh. I feel so bad.
I am delighted to see that you understand what takes priority and that your adventurer's instinct has not swayed your resolve. Really, I must applaud you for it. You should know.
Paimon's head.
Okay, I'll try and keep it short. My senses are telling me that this is where we shall find the entrance to the ruins.
Oh, cool! Well, what are we waiting for? Let's open it up and see!
Patience. This was a sanctuary of great importance to the Hyperboreans. A special process is required to open the gate.
Yeah, we gotta have some respect.
Oh, like the place that housed the Eternal Moon's Marrow?
Seems like the ancients were very fond of making tricky gate puzzles.
Okay, so what's the plan? Need us to do anything? And just the short version, if you can.
All right then. I was planning to start with some background on the invention of these techniques. Are you sure you don't want to hear it? It's quite informative.
I'm sure you could talk about that with Llama.
Remember what you were saying about priorities?
Fine. Simply put, we need 3 human representatives to successfully undergo a process of Kuvaki resonance. Think of it as a test from the 3 moon goddesses to see if the entrants are qualified, with the most recognizable qualification being Kuvaki.
Pretty sure Lauma would ace that test. Oh, wait. But we need 3 people.
I also have no doubt that the Moon Chanter would be qualified. But we would need 2 other people with the same constitution. Therefore, the most feasible method is not so much to follow the rules, but to figure out how the test functions and find a workaround. I've done some research, and it turns out the mechanism is rather crude. We'll simply need humans to stand before it who have sufficient Kuvaki energy within them.
I'm with you so far. How do we get the Kuvaki in them?
The easiest way would be transfusion.
Really?
Take some Kuvaki from Nodkrai's soil, put it into the bloodstream, and get it circulating in the body.
And how do we do that exactly?
So we're going to cheat on the test?
Injecting myself with Kuvaki.
Precisely. There are other methods, but this is the simplest one. Cheating the system is much easier than trying to hide from it. Sorry? Does the idea of cheating upset you, Miss Lauma?
No, that's not it. I suddenly had an idea.
Ooh, what is it?
Let's hear it.
It's about Moon Prayer Night. I figured out a way for Kutar to join in the festivities.
Oh, really?
But as Paimon said, we need to have our priorities straight. Let's get back to the test. I'll follow up with Nefer on the festival arrangements.
All right.
Oh, okay. Anyway, is this really the best method we have? A Kuvaki transfusion sounds dangerous, no matter how you slice it.
If you think that's dangerous, wait till you hear the other methods.
I'd
be more than happy to go through them if you'd like. There are several.
No need, we're good. Let's do it this way.
Very well. Kuvaki transfusion it is. Now, I should mention that the risks can be greater or lower depending on individual compatibility. It would be rash to simply infuse the Kuvaki and hope for the best. If the body rejects it, the reaction can be quite severe. The symptoms are similar to another condition that some people living here suffer from, known as congenital Kuvaki sensitivity. So, before we execute our plan, I will perform a simple test of my own to see who is compatible and who is not.
Oh boy.
Once that is done, we will have to complete the resonance process as rapidly as possible. The participants must remain stationary while the Kuvaki circulates and bonds with them, and they mustn't eat or drink anything.
What? No eating or drinking?
Yeah, Paimon's already incompatible. Sorry.
That's some hardcore fasting. They'll all be monks by the time they're through.
How long will they have to keep that up?
3 days.
3 days? Wait, no drinking or eating for 3 days? You might as well consider them dead.
Oh, that's so long! And we still need to find 2 more people who are not just compatible, but also willing to volunteer.
Fasting? What are they talking about?
I'm willing to volunteer.
Really? Don't you want to think this through?
Haha, count me in too. 3 days without food? I can handle that.
Really?
Miss Nicole has made it clear that this is the easiest way. The way I see it, there's nothing else to discuss. It's time to step up.
Compared to having Columbina disappear completely, fasting for a few days is nothing. Aw.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, Paimon volunteers to be captain of logistics. She'll keep the fires lit and grab some spare clothes to keep you comfortable.
Good work, Paimon.
Then we'll start with you first, traveler. Please step forward. How's it going? Do you feel anything?
No.
How about now?
No.
And now?
Still nothing. He's trying really hard.
What about now?
Nothing at all. Do you do something? Just protagonist things.
You guys, it's not a competition, you know.
All right, I'm officially impressed. Even as a descender, you can withstand far more than I imagined. It's like I summoned a giant stone titan to arm wrestle you, and your arm hasn't even moved an inch.
Yeah, he's just him.
In my last attempt, I infused 5 times the amount of Kuvaki required.
That much?
Yes. Safe to say, compatibility won't be an issue for you. You're eligible to join.
Yippee!
You're next, Mr. Varka.
Oh boy.
Sure, here goes nothing.
All right. I'll start where we left off. 5 times the required Kuvaki dose.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a minute.
Is she trying to kill him?
How's it going?
No, not great. I kind of want to puke. Feels like I've been drinking too much. A few bottles of wine, then a big stein of Dark Horse. Some hard liquor from Leo mixed in.
He still took it. He's still standing.
You think this is funny? I just lost to a young lady in an arm wrestling contest. I'm never gonna live that down.
Hey, don't underestimate young women, man. This woman could probably absolutely obliterate you if she really wanted to.
My apologies. I'll lower the concentration and try again.
Oh.
How's it going now?
I'm not as dizzy as last time, but I can still feel it pulsing around.
In that case, you wouldn't be an ideal choice, Mr. Varka. Let's try someone else.
Okay. Let's go ask some of our other friends then.
I wonder who could take it. This will be interesting to see.
No surprises here, Miss Moonchanter. You're perfectly compatible. You may join.
Could Nefer do it? Yeah, definitely not. Her mental is not built for this.
I'm getting a slight headache.
Shame. You were so close.
Definitely not Yehoda.
Whoa! I'm itching all over!
Allergic reaction. We can't have that.
I know!
Well, are you gonna start a what?
The Hexenzirkel is an organization that cares for and protects children. We will not have them do dangerous things.
Cares and protects?
Not even tests.
Oh, really? Oh, you care and protect for children, right? I think a certain little member might have broken that rule.
Is something the matter?
The candidates have to be human.
No!
I guess that rules me out too.
Huh. Everyone except the Moonchanter got beaten. Guess I don't need to feel so bad after all. I mean, looks like this isn't gonna be as easy as we thought.
Perhaps I could ask for volunteers among the Frost Moon Scions.
I'll see about talking to some trusted Lightkeeper colleagues. Itlua springs to mind.
Iglua.
In fact, I think we had some former Frostmoon Scions join our ranks recently.
Can you give me the scientific explanation for how the test works? I can probably make some kind of test bot. Then we can just zip through Nasha Town, going up to people and pressing a button to check their status. Wouldn't that be way easier?
No.
Wow. No elaboration for once.
Just straight up no.
How about I contact the Knights of Favonia's garrison in the Wave Chaser plane? Shame that Lohan's already left. And that guy's even tougher than I am.
Lohan?
Strange. The moon goddess is clearly revered by many people. So why is she on the brink of disappearing?
Well,
She mentioned that the world has rejected her from the very beginning.
And when we fought the Raikir of Salnari, it seemed like she exhausted her power for our sake.
Also, Paimon's not sure revered is the right word for how people feel about her.
Gratitude, certainly. For my part, anyway.
It's basic reciprocity. She helped us, so she deserves our help in return.
Yeah. Even though she looked like she didn't care, she still saved a ton of people, including me.
A review of the relevant data leads me to conclude that Miss Columbina is a good person.
Yep, you bet.
They really think so?
yeah.
I'm super surprised that Columbina isn't her actual name, though. I think it really suits her. It's light and graceful and... yeah, just a really pretty name.
I know, right?
Unfortunately, that's not our decision to make.
True.
Columbina. That was the code name the Fatui gave me. But it also came up in the song I heard when I was born. But... is that really all there is to it? What do I truly think of my own name? Is there anyone left who will still call me by that name?
She told me to pick whichever name took my fancy. Why did I pick Columbina? Maybe because I felt that she never wanted to become Kutar and be worshipped as a god.
Moon Prayer Night is getting closer by the day. We're running out of time. We need to look for other candidates.
Then allow me to try.
Oh.
Huh? What are you doing here?
You contacted your friends via the Adventurers Guild. Sandrone has been keeping an eye out for something like that, so she informed me.
Oh, how nice.
Since I have the ability to accommodate a moon marrow, I should prove to be a suitable candidate.
Arlecchino.
When can we begin?
I see. We can begin right away. How was it? Did you feel any discomfort?
None at all.
Wow, she's her.
Then it seems we shan't need to look for additional candidates after all.
Yay.
Great! Cool. All right, like Paimon said, the rest of us can take turns making sure the three of them stay warm and comfy.
Then, my job is to take care of the caretakers. I will ensure everyone receives food and accommodation.
Let's do this. No time to waste.
I'm ready as well.
Gotta do this for 3 days. Holy man. He's waning. Uh-oh. You got this, traveler. You got this.
The work is done. The sacred scroll shut. The stars grow dim, the people silent. The white sun sets, the silver moon rises. O path to the temple, appear now before us.
Wow! It really opened!
So that's what all this is about. They've been trying to open this gate.
Yup.
Come, let us enter.
Wait.
It might be best to eat something first. Take care to chew properly and swallow slowly. It will give your body time to readjust to the digestion process.
Holy.
They will head in soon. They will need to enter this gate. Huh? I cannot pass through.
No!
Is it because I have no physical body?
No, she's gonna be stuck out here.
It has been 3 days. My strength is all but completely faded.
No, she's actually gonna die, man.
Can I really hold on until Moon Prayer Night?
I have confirmed that you are all in good health. With that, my work is now complete. Congratulations are in order.
Thank you, Anefa. She set all this food up for us. Look at that. There's meats, dumplings, crumb-kakes. Ooh, very nice.
It's good to know you're all well. Puts me at ease.
Dude, travel really did that for 3 days, huh?
Let me down, Kerplunkatron.
Wait, I've never heard that before.
Are these people...
Judging by their clothes, they appear to be phantom Hyperboreans from the distant past.
That could mean they have some clues about the moon goddess's name, right? Hey there! Could you tell us what the moon goddess's name is? Sorry. That's probably a weird question, huh? How do we explain this?
The moons are long gone, and their goddesses are dead. Their names no longer mean anything.
So this is after they found out.
When a new moon goddess is born, we will surely know her name. We have used every last resource at our disposal. All that remains is to wait, patiently and quietly.
Were the people of the past all this devout? It looks like this phantom doesn't intend to converse with us any further.
Surely the new moon goddess he speaks of must be Columbina.
Probably.
Alas, Kuthar's birth came long after the age in which he lived.
So they were pretty much godless for a long time?
But, maybe if we find a phantom from a more recent age, they might know Columbina's real name.
True. Keep an eye out. We should be able to tell which era they're from by the clothes they wear.
Nicole, nothing to say on the matter?
Yeah, you've been pretty talkative this whole time. What changed?
Oh, nothing. I'm fine. You all make good points. When the Hyperboreans speak of moon goddesses, they mean the 3 from truly ancient times. I can't imagine they would know anything about our current moon goddess. There once was a time when the moon goddesses blessed them greatly and protected them from harm. So, when the war between the gods and dragons plunged the world into chaos, it seems they looked once more to the moons for help, praying for a new goddess to be born.
Yeah, that checks out.
Let's continue on. Who knows what else we may discover?
Is this our destination?
Impressive.
More precisely, this is a device that will help us reach our destination. Let's go. We still have a long distance to cover.
Ooh, there's a whole bunch of artwork in here. Seems pretty old. Nicole, this is probably your area of expertise. What do all these paintings mean?
Let me see. To understand these murals requires some knowledge of the history surrounding the War of Funerary Flame. I shared a little of this with Lauma before.
Yes. I think I follow. The dispute between the Moon Sisters, the transformation by Nibelung.
Sounds like a long story. Maybe it's one to save for when we get back?
Oh no, it's no trouble. I'd be delighted to share the tale again.
Oh boy.
Alright then.
No Varka to say please. Keep it short and simple.
Tevat's 3 moons and their goddesses were brought into being by the will of Nibelung, the then ruler of Tevat. But when the heavenly principles came, they changed the world completely, down to its very foundations. The moon goddesses were nowhere near strong enough to challenge this entity. But the heavenly principles did not view them as heretical entities that had to be removed. Essentially, the 3 moons existed to keep this planet alive and operational, which did not directly conflict with the heavenly principles' aims. Nevertheless, the inherent precariousness of this arrangement would soon be revealed.
Nibelung returned. Yes.
He did, and thus began the War of Funerary Flame. a battle for dominance between Nibelung and the Heavenly Principles. Discord would soon emerge between the three Moon Sisters. One would voice the opinion that they should follow Nibelung, for it was he who first hung the moons in the sky. Another would argue that taking sides in the conflict would only bring the world closer to ruin. There was no telling where it would lead, especially since their creator had returned, bearing the perilous power of the abyss. Nibelung would eventually discover their disloyalty. He had all three imprisoned before transforming the moons into weapons with which to fight against the Heavenly Principles.
Oh.
What? Weapons?
Yes. The very moons that had once defended the planet became instruments of death and destruction, striking terror into the hearts of all living things.
That's fucked up.
And although the Heavenly Principles and the three Moon Sisters had once been at peace, it now seemed that the moons posed an unacceptable threat to Teyvat.
Dang, that sucks. They didn't even have anything to do with this. They just, like, they were only trying to figure out what to do, and then they just got imprisoned for, like, being disloyal, and then got their moons turned into weapons, and they were like, okay, y'all gotta go.
It is possible that the Heavenly Principles did not know of the goddess's imprisonment. If so, the weaponization of the moons would surely have been viewed as an intentional breach of the peace agreement.
Yeah, what happens then?
Regardless of who knew what, when, the Heavenly Principles shattered two moons and flung the other beyond the skies.
Damn.
Whether the goddesses managed to escape Nibelung's captivity after his fall, nobody knows. But this much is certain. From that day on, the moons no longer belonged to Teyvat. The rejection slowly drained their power until eventually they passed away.
Damn. So it literally isn't even their fault. They didn't even do shit. They just got fucked over by Nibelung.
So that's the full story.
You say the moon ceased belonging to Teyvat from then on. Why then would Columbina be born here?
That is perhaps due to the lingering connection between the Frost Moon, which was not shattered, and this world. You could see it as the three sisters' dying wish. They never desired war. All they ever wished for was to protect this land.
I see.
I guess that, you know, that actually does make sense with Columbina's story, because Columbina is in like such a high position within the Fatui. A lot of people assume that she'd be like the most dangerous, but now that we know that she basically like, she just didn't do jack shit while she was in the Fatui, like it kind of makes sense that like she's basically the three moons dying wish of like wanting to keep peace in the world. She's just kind of a, you know, I don't want to fight anything, I just want to play.
If the final fate of the three goddesses is as you say, then Columbina faces the same grave danger. Our investigation has yet to bear fruit. We must hurry.
Yeah, you're right. Let's keep going.
Dang, poor Columbina. Being rejected by the world because Nibelung and the Heavenly Principles couldn't keep their fucking egos in check. That's crazy.
Why? Why do the creators of this world no longer show mercy upon their people?
Remember his words. We must change our fate. With our own hands.
Should we trust him to keep his promise? We have to. There's nothing else we can do.
Wait, that's odd. Who is he?
Is something wrong?
No, not really. It's just that over 30 possibilities emerged in my head, so I can't be sure who he is. It's been too long. My memory isn't as sharp as it once was.
Okay. 30. Wow. Impressive.
What do they refer to by when they mean he, though? The shelves are stacked with books. Unfortunately, none are related to the birth of the new moon goddess, and there is no mention of Columbina.
We're finally here. Guessing we'll need to activate this thing?
Indeed. I was a little worried about that at first, but as we got closer, I sensed that the Kuvaki within it flows unimpeded. It should be functioning normally. The only issue is how to activate it. It's looking a little worse for wear.
What about the cores from some of the other devices we've seen? Can we repair it using those?
In all likelihood, yes. I imagine that would have been the Hyperborean's backup plan. Let's look for some cores.
Puzzle time. Very
The device
nice.
is up and running. It's hard to believe that the ancients were capable of constructing such things.
Paimon sees our destination! It's right up ahead!
Yes, let's go. This is where the people of Hyperborea communicated with the moons. We need only place the moon marrow upon this platform on Moon Prayer Night, and we shall be able to open a portal to the moon and send our moon goddess back home. The assumption being, of course, that we can find her first.
I've got a question. The moon is beyond the sky, right?
That's right. You want to know if it's safe there, don't you?
Exactly. It might have been corrupted by the abyss.
And yet, she has no choice but to return. You know this.
Oh, that's not the only issue here. This is the end of the line, right? We've explored everything we can. And despite looking at historical artwork and talking to people from Hyperborean times, we're still no closer to learning Columbina's name.
I think we're gonna have to consider that maybe she just doesn't have a name. This might be a wanderer situation where she's gonna have to come up with one by herself.
If it's not too much trouble, could you tell me exactly what Alice said to you about finding her name?
Oh, sure. What she said was...
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
Is it not also possible that she has never had a true name? Not at any point in history?
That's what I'm saying. Like, at this point, if there's literally no record of her name, like, at all, I'm starting to think that this might just be a name that she has to come up with for herself, you know?
That would be a hard pill to swallow. But at this point, we may have to accept that that is the truth.
No one knows how she came into being, and she certainly doesn't have parents in any sense that we're aware of. Perhaps she was never granted a name at all.
But does that mean there's no way to get Columbina back? She's just gonna disappear and there's nothing we can do about it?
Huh? Wait, why all this pessimism? Was it the way I phrased this question? You all seem to be taking this in completely the wrong way.
What do you mean by that? Yeah, I thought letting her choose her own name would be a good thing, no?
Well, just because she's never had a real name in the past doesn't mean she can't have one now.
Yeah.
What?
Think about what Alice said again. She never once said that you'd have to find a new name, did she?
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
You want us to grant her a name?
Yes. Names are anchors that connect us to the world. If she doesn't have one already, then all we have to do is create one, no?
Oh god, we have to create one for her? But like...
It's like... yes. Traveler, when you first arrived in Teyvat, do you think you would have turned around if someone behind you shouted, "Hey, Tumaini"?
No, I wouldn't.
But what about now?
I understand what you mean.
Life is a long journey. Even the friends and family by our side can change over time. When people call you by different names, what matters isn't so much the words themselves, but what they symbolize, and of course, whether that resonates with you.
Lumine.
Yeah, sorry, Traveler, I accidentally named you my name. I might have to... Maybe I should just give you back your name.
So, close your eyes and picture the moon goddess in your mind. If you were to call out to her in this moment, what would you say?
Columbina.
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 Oh, gee, this is really gonna be the same name.
Paimon would call her Columbina too.
Well, she has long forsaken everything that Kutar represents. I think from now on I should call her Columbina too.
Well, it sounds to me like you found your answer.
I guess it does make sense that she's gonna be named Columbina though, because she did also say that it was a name that she heard from one of the first songs that she remembers. So maybe it's a more fitting name for her to be called Columbina, I guess.
Are you sure? Is it really that simple? We haven't found her this whole time, and not for lack of trying.
For a journey like this, The process is every bit as important as the outcome. Had you not searched far and wide, rejecting every other answer you were offered, how could you have come to an answer you felt was finally correct? Oh, it all makes sense now. This has Alice's fingerprints all over it.
Are you suggesting that Mage knew from the start that Columbina never had a real name to begin with?
She sounds pissed.
I can't say for sure, but I can definitely imagine her chuckling in satisfaction somewhere right now, saying, "Ah, what fun."
Llama! Your antlers!
Oh, her antlers grew.
You should hurry. The festive moon has begun to rise. Do not worry, for when you called the name Columbina just now, I could sense that the power within was enough to summon back the moon goddess.
The power within what? The name?
Yeah?
Yes. So, the thing is...
What's wrong now?
This is so annoying. I really want to explain how that whole thing works. Starting from the founding principles of Teyvat and... Oh, I could talk about this for hours.
I could definitely tell that Nicole is going to be a very, like, fan favorite for all the lore heads.
But... Deep breaths, Nicole. Deep breaths. You're an angel. A sober, sensible, solemn angel who has her priorities straight.
Okay then. Sorry for asking. Clearly a bad call on Paimon's part.
Anyway, you all need to hurry. Last thing, remember how it felt when you called out that name.
Then it is agreed.
By the name Columbina, we shall find her.
Then we'll throw her the best Moon Prayer Night party ever!
And at last, we will send her home.
Yay.
I can barely move anymore. My consciousness is fading away. Have they come back out? I'd love to see them one more time.
Columbina!
They didn't make it.
Could you tell me your name?
My name is...
Columbina!
Columbina!
Columbina! Are you here? Columbina! That's the name you gave when we first met. And it's what I've called you ever since.
Columbina.
It's a fine name. I have many fond memories of Columbina, and so do all of your friends. If you like this name...
You like this name, Columbina? Oh no.
Looking for me?
Yippee!
I like it.
She's back!
You can carry on using it. My name is Columbina Hyposelenia.
Columbina Hyposelenia. Beautiful name.
Columbina Hyposelenia. That's a wonderful name.
I never thought that Columbina would become my real name. But after I met you and my other friends, the things that this name stood for slowly began to change. It went from being a Fatui code name to something my friends call me.
Yeah, because that's like the one thing that all of the people she's closest to call her. Arlecano, Sandrone, Traveler. How much she's changed since we first met. She never used to share her innermost thoughts.
What is it? Why aren't you saying anything?
I'm just
so happy for you.
Thank you. So, where's everyone else?
We can go and meet them very soon. Everyone went to different places to try calling your name.
Great. I'd like to thank them as well. Everyone's done so much for me. Searching for my name, entering those ancient ruins.
Huh? Wait, so you were...
Yeah, she was here this whole time.
Yes, I was there. Not physically, but my consciousness was still holding on. I followed you the whole way.
Starting from when?
You turned around and called out my name while you were in Nasha Town. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, and she did respond to Columbina too when he said her name. So that definitely is a name that she does resonate with. I could have sworn I felt someone pat me on the back. And deep down, I think I knew that it was Columbina.
Let's go. We don't want to keep them waiting.
Sure. In that case, come with me.
But...
Hmm?
Before that... Could you call my name one more time?
Sure. Come with me, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Columbina spreads the good news to your friends by way of small animals and kuhenki. But since not everyone speaks critter sign language, some friends took longer than others to get the message.
Columbina. Oh, this truly is wonderful.
Llama, I can't breathe.
You're smothering her.
Ha-ha! Just in time for Moon Prayer Night. It's good to have you back, Miss Columbina.
Yeah, we were worried sick.
Thank you, my friends. With your help, I now have a name that belongs to me.
Columbina Hyposelenia. Where's the second half from? You added it yourself?
That's right. It means...
Born beneath the moon.
Really?
Yes. And by extension, it can also mean born beneath this world.
A fine name.
Now, as much as it pains me to interrupt this beautiful reunion, I feel obliged to remind you that the Moon Prayer Night celebrations in Nasha Town have already begun.
Address me.
Don't you want to enjoy the festivities? There's so much to see and do. And some of the ambient lighting and entertainments were sponsored by the kind souls in the Hexen Circle.
Nicole? Why have you turned into Dodoko?
So you're Miss Nicole. Thank you for helping us, and for helping me find my name. It's nice to finally hear your voice.
You're quite welcome. Guiding lost people to hidden treasure is what we Seelie do. And if you ask me, spiritual treasures are far more precious than material ones. Chests are all well and good, but this was what it's all about. So satisfying.
Yeah, until you see those sweet, sweet primo gems come from the chest.
Anyway, I had to go help Alice. It seems like she ran into some trouble. That's why I couldn't be here in person.
Oh.
But don't worry. We're with you in spirit. We'll be celebrating right along with you. Keep an eye out for the Hexen Circle's festive stalls in Nasha Town. I think you'll like what we came up with. Alice said she even managed to rope Bee in this time.
Bee?
The Frost Moon Scions have also prepared various attractions. I believe Aino, Nefer, and their crew are setting things up as we speak. On that note, Nefer, about that request I made.
It's all in hand. Yehoda is on site to ensure that everything goes off without a hitch.
Wonderful. In that case, Traveler?
Got it.
Huh?
Come on, Columbina. It's time to celebrate the best Moon Prayer Night ever.
Yippee!
Hey, young lady. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy? Happy Moon
Candy.
Prayer Night. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot to say. Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Wow, so pretty. Wait, someone's dressed up as Columbina. Bro, that's kind of cool.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Wait, they're all dressed up as Columbina.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Dang, you guys turn this entire place
Turning
into a...
Nasha Town into her home is a festive gift. A rather brilliant idea.
Perhaps this is what Nodcry, Columbina's home, should have been like all along.
Pound that pun with the balloon.
Thank you for the gift. I like it a lot.
You're welcome, Columbina.
This feels like the surprise of my life.
Do you like it?
I do. I never imagined I'd ever get to enjoy Moon Prayer Night with everyone so freely.
If you're happy, we're happy.
Quite a strategy you came up with. Hide the tree in the forest. It's not your usual style, Lauma. Is there something about Moon Prayer Night that enhances what's in your head as well as the antlers on top?
Apparently so. It even inspired a perennial penny pincher to use their resources for a greater cause.
Damn.
It truly is a magical festival.
Damn, clap back at her.
I see it now. This bickering is actually a sign of a strong relationship.
That's the first time I've seen her clap back at Nefer like that.
Huh? What's everyone doing here? Oh, Miss Columbina, you're back.
Yes, I'm fine now. Thanks for your concern.
How's your progress with Alice's assignment?
Very well indeed. I've never heard her sound so excited.
Isn't she always quite excitable?
Not like this. This time her excitement seems more serious. Seems like she's had a major breakthrough.
Really?
She said she'll contact us once she knows more. In the meantime, we're free to relax and have some fun.
Enjoy the time off while it lasts. I have a feeling that our next task won't be so simple.
He's always so serious.
I should go. I still have a few things to attend to at the Frost Moon Scion stall.
And I think I'll take a look around. With any luck, this once-in-a-year festival will come with once-in-a-year opportunities.
Holy grind set.
Hold up a second. Where's Varka?
He's probably getting drunk somewhere.
I believe he made a beeline for the flagship the moment he entered Nasha Town.
Yeah.
Ah, that's Mondstadters for you. They know what they want when festivals roll around.
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will.
Well, in that case, don't just stand there. Get out there and have some fun. You'll definitely get a warm welcome at every stall. Oh, also, take this map with you. It's a guide to the festival.
Ooh. Oh my goodness, wait, that's a lot.
The Frost Moon Scion stall is over here. Lauma's invited a whole bunch of cute animals to celebrate too. Over there is the Hexacircle section. Alice seemed more excited than anyone about this festival, so she insisted on making it a grand affair. Oh, and then there's the Nasha Town local specialties, including... Actually, forget that. Better if you go check them out for yourself.
Thank you. It looks like a lot of fun.
Enjoy your Moon Prayer Night.
You're not coming with me?
What?
We'll be around. But don't you want to browse by yourself for a bit first?
It's fine, don't worry. We'll be nearby.
Yep. If you find something you like and want to try it out together, just give us a shout. We'll be right with you. Otherwise, just relax and enjoy yourself. There's so much on offer, so try to experience as much as you can. And don't forget to stuff yourself with all the delicious festival food.
We'll probably run into each other while we're browsing.
All right then. Off I go.
Have fun.
Where should I go first? This must be the mage's stall. It feels like I've entered a fairy tale. Ah, how lovely.
What is Dory doing over here?
But I was aiming right at it. Aw, what a pity. I saw it with my own eyes. You were so close. So very close. That's not true. It dodged out of the way right as I was about to snag it. I'm sorry? You heard me. This paper frog can move. I swear.
Uh-oh.
Dear, oh dear, what are you saying? How could a paper frog move? Unless you believe there really is magic in this world.
Well, gods exist, so I would say it's not too far-fetched.
But even if I, the mere humble merchant that I am, knew such magic, surely I would not use it on a paper frog. I'd sooner give Mora legs. so it could walk right into my purse. My dear, dear customer, why not have one more try? This time I'll give you 12% off. A very generous discount for one of my most regular customers. Just think about how much experience you have under your belt now. You're sure to win the next one.
Darn. I used up all my coins. I'll be right back. Just gonna fetch some more from my house.
Take your time, but don't take too long. This event is Moon Prayer Night only. Miss it, and you'll have to wait a whole year before I'm back. Next customer, please. Welcome.
Hello.
Good luck, Columbina. You might get scammed.
Whoa, whoa! What's this big one doing over here? How do I tell my employees not to go running around this time? Shooting them a glance won't work. I haven't known them long enough.
Dory?
Why, hello there, Miss Columbina. Would you like to play my ring toss game? The rules are very simple, and it's easy to get the hang of.
How much for a round?
Oh, first time's free. Not a single mora. After that, well, we can cross that bridge if and when we come to it.
Oh boy.
But with your sharp sharp skills, I'm sure you'll win all the prizes in one fell swoop.
Well.
That was an obvious enough hint for them, right? Right?
What if I throw it at Dory?
Here comes the ring! Oh, peanuts.
Oops.
Change
Yippee!
Roselle, should we move or not?
Just a tiny bit.
All right, then I'll... Oh, sugar plums, not the clock hands. How do I move the legs again?
Bruh, yoink.
Stop it! Stop dodging!
And last one. Got him. I took all the prizes.
Let's see now. Let's see. Wow, very good. That's the highest score we've had all night. And here's your prize. Now, how about another round? As for the cost...
Happy Moon Prayer Night, Miss Columbina.
Hi, Dudine.
Happy Moon Prayer Night, Durin and Hat Guy. Are you here to play the game?
Can we see Hat Guy play the game?
Yes.
You said we were just coming here to say hello.
I did, but then I recognized a few more people as I got closer.
Do my eyes deceive me? Is that...
It's our little dragon. He's all grown up.
Someone's popular.
Well now, since you came all this way, why don't you try out this lovely game we have going? First try is free.
He'll have a go. I'll pass.
Why not?
It's only one free try per customer. You can't give your try to him.
I'm aware.
How has Elder Almond been lately?
He's in great shape. He goes for a run in the forest every morning to stay fit and healthy.
Aw.
He tried to go boat racing with Firecracker a while back, but he couldn't even make it onto the Lotus Leaf.
No!
Firecracker was in fits of laughter.
How about you, little dragon? Can you still fly?
Yeah. Well, not in game, but...
Yes, I can.
But you've become less chatty. Has growing up been tough on you?
We call that maturity. You know, the thing people sing about. The knight wields a sword of stone to defend those hearts that are made of gold. Stone is very heavy. That's what keeps them from talking too much.
That's awesome! I want to be a knight when I grow up too. Ring, here I come!
Nice. Good throw.
Oh, the hat-wearing man. I never thought I'd see you again. You seem more determined than when I saw you last on the train.
If you say so.
Oh, I do say so. The people you once helped see it clearly. It's because you are once again on the right track. May the engine in our hearts propel us to the station of our dreams.
It's sad that some people probably have no idea who these, like, toys are from, and it's pretty much because they were both from summer events that we'll never be able to see again because Hoyoverse loves to just absolutely never give us any replayable events.
I can move! I can move now, Roselle!
What are you doing, running into the rings like that? You got them all so quickly. I have never seen anything like this in all my travels. Is this guy actually an old friend of theirs? But how? They're
origami animals and clockwork people from a fairy tale. Getting to know them would be quite an arduous task, unless they share a hometown?
Yep.
I have to get to the bottom of this. Next time I see the Great Mage Alice, I shall demand answers.
Alice probably knew this was gonna happen anyways.
Thank you, Dory. I had a lot of fun.
Now for your prize. Where did I put it? Give me a moment to dig it out. Oh, sweet grand prize. How I wish I didn't have to let you go.
Is that a mage plush?
Good thing I've already turned a profit from the customers earlier in the night. Otherwise, I'd have wasted all my hard work. Okay, I'm back. What? I leave for 2 seconds and someone's already claimed the grand prize? Oh, well, these things happen, you know? Perhaps you'd be interested in one of the other prizes instead. We've got all kinds of wonderful goodies here.
Is this the thing you wanted? Here. You can have it.
Huh? But
don't worry about it. It will be happier with you.
Aw. So nice.
Oh, thanks so much, miss. Moon Goddess. Oh, goodness gracious, Columbina. Give me strength. I'm not supposed to make any more money from this child at this rate.
Daddy, look! That's the game I was telling you about!
Uh-oh.
Forget it. She is the Moon Goddess after all. I'll think of some other way to swing this. Maybe I can try to hook this new kid.
Oh no.
Huh? Oh, someone already won the grand prize.
You can take mine if you want.
What?
Everyone's so nice.
Why? Why are all these bleeding hearts coming here to ruin my business?
Happy Moon Prayer Night, everyone.
Aw. Wanderer looking at Dory just like, huh, you deserve that.
Happy Moon Prayer Night.
Done being a do-gooder yet?
Thanks for coming here with me, Hat Guy. Are there any games you'd like to play? It's your turn to pick. I'll come with you.
No.
Why does that hamster think you've grown up? You haven't changed at all.
I know you don't mean that. You're just taking the opportunity to make fun of me, aren't you? Even if you won't admit that taking some time to compose yourself is important, I can see that you're doing it in practice. Otherwise, you'd have taken off your hat and flown away by now.
Looks like Albedo's socialization program has been far more useful to you than all those Vahumana textbooks.
Yeah, they're a funny duo together. Duran's optimism and fucking Wanderer's pessimism is so funny to see.
If all the prizes are gone, I might as well close up shop for the day. But you haven't had your fill of fun yet, right? So the next time a customer shows up, you're going to have to run faster, all right? And remember, run out of the rings, not into them.
Come on, Citrus. One more round. Just one more.
But my neck... oof. It's acting up again.
You should take a break. Health comes first.
Yeah, don't push yourself. We'll find someone else.
Hey, don't look at me. I'm the referee.
What are we gonna do then?
Do you need any help?
Yes, we do. We need one more player for our game.
All right. Could you teach me how to play?
It's really simple. You just throw the dice and move by that number of tiles. First one to reach the finish line wins.
Rolling a hamster means you move 1 tile. A paper frog is 2 tiles, and a flying squirrel is 3 tiles. 'Cause
Okay.
They go the fastest.
Okay. I get it.
So, we're all set? In that case, please take your places and let the game begin!
Come on, give me big. Ooh, squirrel. Bap, bap. Oh, they got squirrel too. Okay, that's a hamster. 1. Okay, I got hamster. Come on, give me big. Ooh, frogs.
And the winner is the Moon Goddess! Congratulations!
Yippee! I didn't even win 1 round. No, poor Chestnut.
A soft and furry creature that bounces and jumps.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
This one talks too.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am a Dodico from a distant archipelago. The most mischievous
envious of all my dodo brothers and dodo sisters.
Yeah.
When the going got tough, I powered through, and when I met obstacles, I boomed them away.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Doesn't it just? Oh, but then the trouble started. Recently, I found a lovely beach, the same beautiful jelly color as my hometown, and so I dove in to have a look, only to find it overgrown with seagrass and nasty little spiky fish everywhere.
Oh no!
Looking to turn me into a Dodoko kebab. I made it back to shore by the skin of my teeth, but my tail was sorely hurt.
Oh no.
Couldn't you just boom them away?
Oh, I wanted to, believe me. But I've heard that you, Moon Goddess, can understand animal speech. The last thing I wanted was to cause a gigantic fuss and get taken to court by a school of spiky fish. I'd be driven out of these waters for good, and my winter holiday would be ruined.
Going into debt by being sued by spiky fish.
And so, dear Moon Goddess, I was wondering if you might lend me your allegiance.
Are you roping me into a crime?
Oh, let's call it a once-in-a-lifetime carefree adventure.
Oh god.
Sound better?
Oh god.
All the festival goers tonight are dressed up as the Moon Goddess. But there's nothing to say that the Moon Goddess can't disguise herself as a Dodoko, is there?
Really?
Besides, this is your home. You should be free to be whoever you wish.
I'm afraid I'm not well acquainted with Dodokos, Madam Mage.
Oh, that's quite all right. We Dodokos are innocent, happy creatures with a free-spirited nature. Many, like myself, are mischievous troublemakers. Others are lazy souls who like nothing better than to lie down on a nice rock and take a nap. In our eyes, every creature who yearns for happiness and freedom is a Dodoko. But perhaps in yours, we Dodoko are a fluffier and more mischievous breed of Kuhenki.
The Kuraki fighter like, huh? What do you mean by that?
Yes, that is a much easier image to follow.
Oh, wonderful! Then let's play! Grab onto my tail and follow me into the sea. Time to settle some scores with the bad guys.
I remember this one.
Ooh, a remarkable talent. So, what do you make of it?
The use of Jumpy Dumpties doesn't come as naturally to me as Kuvaki. But their unpredictability makes it fun. I think they call this novelty.
Indeed! And how did it feel blowing those pesky nuisances away?
Not bad.
Any guilt?
Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
Uh-oh.
Oh, wonderful. Lovely answers to all three questions. You've passed the safety test. Now I can give this special bomb to you as a souvenir.
Use it wisely.
Remember, if you find any meanies living on the moon, you can use this to boom them into oblivion.
I will.
Oh god. Why did we let Alice give her a bomb?
I wouldn't say it's unfair exactly. I mean, your voice goes right into people's heads. How would you explain that to the kids? You can't just explain it away as magic.
Is something the matter?
Ah, Miss Columbina. No, nothing you need to worry yourself about.
Ah, impeccable timing. Stick around for a second, Miss Columbina. I need your input on something. This self-proclaimed Knight of Justice has yet to give me a satisfactory answer.
Self-proclaimed.
I, for one, would like to hear your verdict on the matter.
Hey, now, I left the flagship just to help you out, Miss Nicole.
What's going on?
So Alice and I are both using long-range remote control spells that work on similar principles, allowing us to attend this festive fair in Dodoko form. Sorry, let me backtrack a little. While similar, there are some key differences.
Oh, here we go.
Alice, being a great mage, wanted her Dodoko to reflect something of her own charm and mystique. So she adjusted the way its tail moves when it spins around.
Uh-huh.
An entirely gratuitous move, in my opinion. I hardly see how anyone is going to notice that. If anything, I'd say that anyone who stares intently enough at a Dodoko's tail to notice such a small detail is someone we ought to be highly concerned about.
Really?
I only say this to emphasize that my question has nothing to do with tails. Now that we're clear on that, Why is Alice's Dodeko permitted to interact directly with the children celebrating Moon Prayer Night, while mine is not?
Your voice speaks directly into people's minds.
See? Exactly what I said.
Case in point.
Miss Nicole?
Oh, you made her sad.
I can't stand it.
Aww.
I know that probably makes me sound like a whiny child acting out in front of their parents. And it's a little embarrassing now that I think about it. But hey, I said it now, I can't take it back. That would be even more embarrassing. Also, don't go reading too much into that analogy. It was off the top of my head. I'm actually an awful lot older than either of you.
Miss Nicole, are you saying that you'd like someone to play the game you've prepared?
I'm not so invested in that. It's just something cobbled together using items I borrowed from Alice. She probably didn't even make them herself. The point is, I want to know everyone's thoughts after they receive their prizes. But as you've said, I can't just ask. I've been biting my lip for so long, and I've had no one to vent my frustrations on. I thought this was going to be a nice, straightforward festival where I'd get the chance to guide people to treasure.
Well, can I play? I can't guarantee that I'll win a prize, but...
You will?
I'd like to try.
Then what are we waiting for? Let the game begin!
Yippee!
It's like they forgot I was ever here.
Fucking Varka, man. So this is basically like pinball. I'm actually really bad at pinball. Damn, the poor bird. We just killed that bird. Damn. These games are kind of messed up, no? Alice has you getting rid of all the spiky fish, and now this one is having you get rid of a whole bunch of birds. I'm very scared to see what Barbaloth has in store for us.
Congratulations, Miss Columbina. With your great wisdom, you have overcome every obstacle in your path and conquered the great challenge posed to you by fate.
Fate?
Well, something to that effect. If you'd prefer something more poetic, it could be the icy winds or the dawn. Anything you like, really. You could even go with the challenge posed to you by Dodeko, if that's what you're into. Anyway, you can take or leave my suggestions. Moving on. All my hopes are now resting on this.
Can I open it now?
Stop teasing me. Please, I'm begging you. No more talk. Just open it.
Wow. What a lovely sculpture. Classic and cute at the same time. Thank you, Miss Nicole. I'll always treasure it.
There we go. Music to my ears.
She's loving this.
You have my sincerest gratitude, Miss Columbina. Thank you for sharing your precious time with me and fulfilling my wish.
Don't mention it. You've all done much to help me. And still, I'm the one receiving all these gifts.
Yo, what was with that guy's eyes in the background? What was that? Wait a minute. Yo, what's going on with your eyes, big bro? Yo, man. What's going on here? What's up, Barbaloth?
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This Moon Prayer Night was worth watching after all.
What's up, Barbaloth?
Another one that talks.
Greetings. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I am the Hexenzirkel member they call B.
B.
Barbaloth Trismegistus.
Columbina Hyposelenia. Pleased to meet you too.
Hyposelenia. A fine name indeed. Now then, Miss Columbina, do you wish to hear a mage's divination?
Divination? The Frost Moon Scions used to ask me what would happen in the future. Is this like that?
From the perspective of the one seeking answers, perhaps. As you look to your journey ahead, if you seek to understand the unknown, resolve your doubts, and soothe the confusion in your heart, divination could be for you.
The unknowns on my journey.
Of course, if one wishes to peer into fate, then hydromancy is the more precise option.
Is that the one Mona chose?
But that is a complex affair. And to relegate that majestic art to the status of a festive amusement would seem somewhat uncouth. Besides, it is sometimes better to not know fate with great certainty.
Yeah, Mona would have something to say about that.
Hence, I shall use the suitably festive Luna Arcana to tell your fortune instead. It is more popular with the youth in any case.
Lunar Arcana.
Indeed. Unlike hydromancy, this will only display possibilities and trends. People like to think of themselves as creatures of agency and free will. Peering too far and too clearly into the future is detrimental to both body and soul.
That's depressing.
I'd like to give it a try.
Of course you may. Come then, take a seat, Miss Columbina. Before we begin, are there any specific questions you would like to ask?
Let's stick to general possibilities and trends, like you suggested.
Ah, very well. Then I shall use the basic Lunar Arcana deck. Now, try to relax. Cast your mind upon the things you have experienced and the things you are soon to experience.
Wow.
I will shuffle the deck.
The ethereal music came in.
Would you like to cut the cards yourself?
You do it.
No problem. Now then, to make things easier for the seeker, that is to say, you, I shall decipher the cards from your perspective.
Start divination.
Please, draw the first Lunar Arcana. This represents destiny and is the foundation for the divination as a whole. Now, draw your second card. This will stand for the past, the sum of all your experiences that have come before. And now the third Arcana.
Huh.
This is the present, your interpretation of the current moment.
Okay.
Finally, the last card. This shall speak of the future, which... Oh,
did it by itself.
Kuvaki Pulse?
Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner. Something has exerted an influence upon this card, causing it to leave its designated position.
Wait, is this the same Kuvaki pulse that was guiding us the way when we were trying to find like the books that had information about the wild hunt?
What do you make of this, Miss Columbina? Perhaps this is the guiding hand of fate in action. Of course, if you wish, you can choose to deny the validity of this card and draw the future for yourself.
No, it's fine. Let's go with this one.
A bold decision. I must say I'm looking forward to the results.
This is interesting because the Kuvaki pulses only appear when they need it the most.
Well then, let us flip the Lunar Arcana in sequence and see what emerges.
Sure.
First, Destiny. No surprises here. The card that represents yours is the moon.
The moon.
Indeed. The moon can represent the truth at some times, but deception at others. False peace, destructive calamity, and the world-changing power that lies within. When the moon is placed on the destiny tile, it indicates that your destiny is not what it may appear on the surface. Instead, it may yet have a hidden side. It symbolizes a journey through the fog, fraught with uncertainty and deception, where one must face inner challenges head-on.
I don't understand.
Patience, my dear. This is but the first card, which serves as a basis for the interpretations that follow. Our divination will only grow clearer from here on out. Now then, flip the second card, the one that speaks for the past.
The past? What is that? Is that a part of the academia?
Ah, the Hermit, but inverted.
Inverted?
Yes. The Hermit symbolizes solitude, introspection, and the pursuit of truth. When inverted, It represents isolation, truth out of reach, and a path that leads one astray. Combined with the moon as one's destiny, the hermit inverted represents a choice you made to stand alone in the past. It was a choice made not out of fear or arrogance, but for reasons that others could not perceive.
I see.
You fumbled through the darkness without a guide, but you did not find your way. Rather, you went astray. More than once, it would seem.
Is this about how I became Kutar despite not wishing to become a god?
Probably.
And how I joined the Fatui because I yearned for a place to belong?
That too.
I suspect only you know the answer to this question. All is not lost. The past is in the past, and so it shall remain. Shall we look into the present now? Oh my. The
Wow.
Lovers. One of the most interesting Luna Arcana.
What does this one mean?
This means that you have had an unprecedented emotional experience. The joy of finding your soul becoming intertwined with that of another. A precious and wonderful thing indeed.
Really?
It's true. I've made a lot of friends recently, and they are very good to me. I like them a lot.
Okay, I know what you're doing showing the traveler in this instance.
That sounds lovely. I am most delighted for you. The lovers can also represent important decisions, perhaps related to a parting of ways. Now, if I were to guess...
Yes. My return to the moon.
No!
I understand. Parting with friends is never easy, Columbina. But rest assured, this is not the end of your journey. There is always another story waiting to be told. The future always lies ahead.
The future.
Well now, it's finally time to flip this most mysterious of cards. Why did it appear? And what does it wish to tell you?
I'm actually scared for this one.
I'm ready.
Very well. Flip this card and see what lies on the other side.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Wait, what is that? Is that death?
Miss Barbaloth? What is it?
This card is death.
Bruh.
That doesn't sound very good.
Now why the fuck is the Kuvaki pulse showing us this, bruh?
It depends on how we interpret it.
This is really bad if the Kuvaki pulse showed us that.
It is true that it can represent an agonizing death, a complete and utter end, but at the same time, it can also represent rebirth. Do not forget that your destiny card is the moon. That lends your future many different potential meanings.
If death spells the end, is it unavoidable?
As I have said, divination can only display general trends. It is a rough guide, but it does not show predetermined outcomes. Allow me to summarize it for you. In the past, you may have lost your way, but now you have gained new connections and new strength. You now face an important decision, one that may bring about a great change in what is yet to be. This change might, in turn, be the end of all things, or their beginning. But remember, everything is subject to change because of the moon present in your destiny. You must see the truth clearly and face your innermost thoughts.
The truth. My innermost thoughts. Thank you, Miss Barbaloth.
Don't mention it. Some people dislike divinations, for fear of glimpsing an ending to their story that they wish was not so. But I can see that you're different. The result of this divination will not sway your decision.
I'm scared.
This is a rare quality, and one that diviners always hope to see in the seeker. We are here merely to guide, not to exert undue influence.
I understand.
Go then and illuminate your future, Miss Columbina. The moonlight that shines from you now is most captivating.
Aw.
It'd be rude to just leave without saying anything. But at the same time, I don't want to barge into their lively conversation just to announce that I'm leaving. I guess I'll just wait a little longer. Huh? Albedo?
This sketch is for you, Grandmaster.
Oh, a gift for me. Thanks. Let's see what you've done for me.
The North Wind left in the lurch.